Greetings. Apparently these are some... It is the remaster. Apparently these are some of the... These are new puzzles that they included that are, I presume, difficult. So we'll see. The hell... What is this? What is this shit? Anyways. Yes. Hello. I'm just looking around. These worlds are so big. Sequence break. It is Elden Ring. Congratulations. I'll read those later. Yes, I did. It's not like the hardest thing they've ever put in a Monster Hunter game, but it definitely can kill you in one shot. Wait. Man, I'm so far away. Alright, let's try this. Try this one. What is it? Is that a... I forget what you sent me. It's a meme, right? Just like a... You sent me a meme. Alright. I didn't get very far. I mean, started playing the original version of the game, and then I took a break, and now I'm doing these new optional puzzles, which I just started, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Wait, what did that just turn on? Oh. Oh, it turned on that. Alright, turned off that. I don't know, I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared already. I read they weren't fucking around with these puzzles, so this one already looks just putting me on edge already, but we'll see. Alright. Can I pick the fan up? No. Turn that on. That does that. I assume I'm gonna have to put a device here. There's more shit over there. think there was another thing. So force field here. Oh, there's the goal behind two force fields. Okay, then there's a blue laser hitting another force field. Oh, I'm already oh god. All right. Have I played Pirate Yakuza? Yeah, I still didn't finish it. I got distracted by Monster Hunter. I need to finish that game. So okay, there's a wait, hold on. There's a red thing there. There's a red thing there, and there's a red thing there. Let's put that here. Why not? That shuts that down. But what shuts this down? Wait. Oh wait, okay, wait. Was it 4 hours? Was it 4 hours long? I don't remember any of it, to be honest. I have to interrupt the red laser, I think, with the blue laser. I think this is a similar puzzle from, like, Talos Principle 2, where the lasers have to interrupt each other. That is not doing it. How do I interrupt? How do I interrupt this? Wait, hold on. Oh, wait. Yeah, I was playing Matchmaker, yeah. Ruining some lives. Wait. Wait, hold on. Well, why would I do... Why? What's the point of playing if I'm gonna just solve it with a cheat? Alright, I got that out of there, so now I don't think I need the blue anymore. But I do need the blue. I do need the blue too. I already feel too tired for this. So there's a blue laser being held up by a force field. There's a red. Man, what the hell? What the hell do I do here now? I gotta get through these two force fields. And there's a ladder. There's a ladder. There's a red there. Hold on here. Hold on. I don't have brisket, unfortunately. Let's open the gate. Wait, whoops. Hold on. The objective of most of these is you have to get to there's usually a puzzle piece of some kind you have to get to, and that this one, it's like behind 2 force fields in this stage. So basically you have to get your way, you have to find your way somewhere to a physical spot, basically. What does that mean? Like, what is X chat? What the hell does that even mean? I honestly don't want to use Twitter anymore, but if Blue Sky would stop being garbage. Did I talk to you? I forget. What did you talk about? My memory is gone. I don't know. I don't remember any of it. Okay, so I got the blue on. I'm going to turn the red on now. Oh, wait. Fuck that up. Now, what did that do? Hold on. Yeah, it removed that. Yeah, what the deal was? Yeah, what the hell was that about? I've talked to that guy before. I've talked to Lightbright before, and I mean, granted, I was a little filled with vodka that night, so I was a little rambunctious, but what the hell was that about? He was implying he was going to jail, and I was like, what did you do? Alright, so there's a missing... Alright, so this thing shuts down this force field and this force field. There must be a Why would it shut down this force field? There must be a reason for that. But this force field is still... Okay. But anyway, Lightbright... I mean, you can all refresh my memory, but he's like, man, I might be going to jail, man. And I'm like, what do you do? Oh, okay. So it was a good answer. I was being nice. Thank God. Thank God. So, yeah, Lightbright was having a meltdown, and he was dodging... I recall he was dodging my questions a bit. He's like, okay, this is what happened. I talked to my girlfriend, and I was a little upset, and yeah, that's it. And now I might be going to jail. I'm like, you are such a lying, filthy bastard. He's like, yeah, man, I just, like, told her how upset I was at her, and now I'm going to jail. Oh, yeah, that's right. It was the Facebook post. What did he say he put on the Facebook post? He's like, yeah, I responded to her with, like, LOL or something, and now the cops are after me. I'm like, brother... What did you do? Did you threaten her? You threatened her, didn't you? You fucking psychopath. I don't know. I don't remember. Did he ever did he ever admit to anything? He says he didn't. He says he didn't. He's not telling us the whole story. I don't know, man. Alright, well... You've known people who've gotten charged for online threats, but he claimed that his message was a suicide threat. He was saying he was going to kill himself? People have done that to me before. You gotta just ignore that. They never mean it. They're just looking for attention. That's emotional abuse, doing that shit to people. There must be a reason I have to put this over here. I don't remember, and I feel like... Do I want the blue or the red, though? There's no other connectors over here. Oh, what the fuck is this now? And this opens up that. He said the charge was specifically for breaking the protective order. This guy. I thought this man was a little more innocent. He's trouble, though, isn't he? A troublesome fella. So this opens that. Why? You knew him? You knew? How well do you know him? Spoon, I would not be talking to him in private if I were you. Just my humble advice. If he's messaging you, I would not reply to him. Okay. Alright. I'm just looking out for you because you're 18 and he's like 37 or something. So just be careful. Just be careful. Just be careful. I don't know. He is younger than me, but I'm also not in Discord servers with a bunch of kids, so just making that clear. I'm not accusing him of anything, but I feel like he's too old to be in a Discord server with a bunch of 18-year-olds. And he should know that. You're welcome. I only know him from Twitter Spaces, and he's been normal, but this wife situation is the first time that I'm like, what is up with this guy? Anyway, I'm not trying to make him sound guilty. I feel like that man needs a few more friends his age, I suppose. But am I a hypocrite yelling at all you people? Maybe. Alright, I don't know what the hell to do here. I don't know what to do. There's a blue laser, there's a red laser. Wait, let me take the red laser away. Definitely not a refuge. There's mental illness in here too. I've had to kick... I don't know if it's the same person, but I've had to ban multiple schizos from my chat recently, and I don't know, it might be the same individual. It's the same, they're typing the same fucking nonsense. I don't like it. So this blue one, this shuts... I think it might be the same person. Yes, that one. And I think they came back with another account. I blocked that. There's a few. There's a guy named James Orman. He's threatening to murder and kill myself and Tom every single day. I'm not even exaggerating. He's in Thailand, but he's always threatening to kill us. Constantly. I'm not even exaggerating. We have endless messages of him threatening to torture and kill me and Tom. And, So yeah, I'm just gonna, and then there's other individuals that. So I'm very fed up with this behavior. So if I show no mercy to these people, I'm just done. I'm done. All right, so that force field is down, but not this one. Oh, for fuck's sake! I feel like I'm stuck to my. I had to speak to a lawyer once about someone that I've never met, just a psycho on the internet, a psychopath on the fucking internet, and I was getting advice on how to handle it because I was freaking out. I just have a beard rock boulder. Don't pull your zipper back up. All right, so let me think here. All right, so this I may need to start over. I think I might be stuck. All right. I need to redo this. So yeah. If you're babbling to yourself and being crazy, just fuck off. Just fuck off, okay? just fucking leave me alone. Like if your head is filled with scrambled eggs, just fucking leave me alone. That's all I ask. I'm tired. I just want to talk to people who are normal. Game Grumps. Granted, I've never watched Game Grumps, but I would imagine. I mean, I'll say this: as long I've had trouble, but I can only imagine they've had more trouble. Like, I don't know what it's like. I've never specifically asked Aaron or any of these guys, like, hey, what's your psycho body count? Like, how many lunatics do you get kicking in your door at night? So I don't know, but I'd imagine it's bad. All right, let's try this again. So I want red. I need the blue now. Blue. Now, go around here. Barely lands and gets animated. You think their mid humor gets animated too much? Does that upset you? Hold on. So this shuts down this. This opens this. Oh, this is annoying. Jeff, Aaron. And the blue laser here. All right, this This opens the gate for the blue laser. And that opens that that opens that final door, I believe, right? That's what I think that's right. Even though I can't see it, but I think that's what happened. I mean, every once in a while, people... I mean, it's mostly normal people asking to come work for Newgrounds. But... The guy that I mentioned who's trying to torture and kill us every single day, he wants to come work at Newgrounds. So, you know what? He wants to live here. He wants to live here at Newgrounds, and I am a little nervous he might show up one day, but I mean, I don't know, you tell me, like, are there horror stories of, like, you mentioned VTubers, are there horror stories of VTubers having to, like, VTubers, they might have the best situation of all. They have the most parasocial relationships, but they're also anonymous. I mean, have people figured out the identities of a lot of VTubers, or is that actually difficult? Do many of them make it known who they are? I noticed that one. I literally just brought this up the other day. That shark girl one. Apparently she's so weird. It's so weird. I'm gonna say this. I'm just gonna say this. There's this other one that I'm only aware of her because, you know, I put a line. I recorded a line for Funkin' where I say something like a game over line. It's like you're probably a Twitch streamer screaming like a sociopath right now. And she was playing it on stream, and she died, and she screamed, and then I said that line, and someone clipped it and sent it to me, and, you know, I appreciated that, whoever that was, thank you, but then right soon after, there was something where she was like, I'm graduating high school, or I'm going to school now, I'm a senior, I'm graduating. So it's like they're all like 17. It's weird. And then this other one, that shark girl, apparently it's weird. It's like they don't twice now. Like the second one, it's like, correct me if I'm wrong. She's like, they're not like, hey, I'm just retiring, or I'm just no. It's more like, I'm graduating, so time to take my life seriously. You fucking gooners. You fucking gooners. You fucking parasocial weirdos. I gotta graduate and actually get a real job now, so fuck you. That's kind of what they're saying. Even though I'm sure they're making bank off being a cartoon character for a bunch of losers. I knew this. Oh man, I almost feel bad. It's the one animator I knew. I feel like he animated a ton of shit for her. Do I ever wish I was completely anonymous? Probably, but I don't care too much because I'm not out there trying to rile people up, at least 99% of the time. I'm not trying to be, this isn't my life. I'm not trying to be an internet personality. I'm trying to make a video game. And I just do this to unwind and blow off steam at night sometimes. So I'm not super concerned. Like, I literally just watched... what was it? I hate that I even know this shit, but it showed up on my feed. There was like a content cop video about Ethan Klein. And just watching that and him crashing out over all sorts of stuff, and... I'm like, I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that type of guy. I don't want to just be, I just don't want to have a video podcast and losing my mind, and I'm just gonna, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. And then his like mannerisms, I know he's got like some condition, but him like sniffing and blinking and moving weird, and then but he's also upset and yelling into the mic. It's a very weird experience watching it. Hold on, I keep missing these messages. I'm not going to be on here too damn long, but yeah, Tourette's. Yeah, Tourette's. But it looks, maybe it looks worse than it is, but it's something else. It's something to behold. The Rock Boulder says, hold on now, Jeff. Just so you know, HC is not wrong in that situation. Trust me. What is the situation? What is the situation? I know a lot of it is surrounding the Israel-Palestine conflict. And I know his wife. Jeff, do you know any graphic designers from college? Yes, I do. I know his wife. My friend from college designed what's that site? What's that competing flash site? I can't even remember the name of it. He designed a competing flash site. He's kind of a well-known web designer in his circle, but anyway, I know his wife is Israeli. I know that. And I know that other guy, that other political streamer that he was into an argument with is for Palestine. Not Albine, not one of them. No, you're both not those. Congregate. He designed Congregate. With the ant logo and the whole thing. But I just don't know, I don't know what the deal is. Okay, so hold on. There's a ladder here. There's a force field, ladder, force field. That's him. That's the guy. You got it. How did you know that? How the fuck did you know that? Bro, how did you know that? Right off the cuff. Did I talk about that before, or did you just somehow... It's wild. Are you a psychopath? Are you gonna skin me alive? Do you just remember conversations I had years ago? Am I gonna have to get rid of you? I'm kind of interested and disgusted in this drama equally. It's probably not, but I'm processing it in the background. I know I'm running back and forth a lot, but I am processing it. I think I need to... I think I know. I think I understand what I have to do, but I'm still trying to figure out how to do it. H3 just radicalized by... I don't know. I'm making progress. Trust me. Hold on. So... I need this blue laser to be uninterrupted. And I need this blue laser to be able to get through to that end. It's not boring, it's exciting, okay? And if you can't appreciate that, go eat your turkey sandwich and, go watch I don't know. Go watch some Gooner anime, whatever you do, whatever the fuck you do with your time. I don't care. I'm having a great time. This is tough. This is a tough one. I need to get over here. Past this fucking force field, which is off right now. But I also need the blue laser to hit this. And I feel like hold on. If I can interrupt the blue laser with this laser, this is, hold on. It's just a puzzle game. What is an exciting game to you? Do you want me to play Dragon Ball Z Fighters? Would that be more up your alley? What do you want? You want me to play like an anime dating game? Like what is going to float your fucking boat? I don't want to play Marvel Rivals. I want to play Laser. I want to play Robot Laser Game. How do I interrupt the red laser? So if I interrupt that, that's true. I never did finish Hollow Knight. Would that be a game to play? Would that be a good game to stream? From the very beginning, since I've forgotten where I've left off. I mean, I bought it. I have it. I just... Sorry, what was the question you guys were going to ask? I played Bloodborne a lot. It's been a while. It's been a while since I played it, but I've beaten the game like probably 7 times. I could stream Castle Crashers. I mean, it's basically just... I have played Battle Is You. Wait, what if I connect it to this? What the fuck? Outlast. I need this red laser to connect. Wait, hold on. How am I with horror games? I don't know. I would commentate their game, even though I technically didn't make it, but... what certifications? What are you talking about? Wait a second. It's red. Hold on. If I take that red away, will that connect? So hard to wrap my fucking brain around, I swear to God. Alright, wait. If I take that red one away there, that'll cancel this laser. If that cancels that, I still don't understand how to... Wait a goddamn second. Hold the phone. Oh my God, am I... Oh, I just locked myself out. Oh my god. Give me a break. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Hold on. Hold on. I think I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So, if I cancel this red laser, and then the button, that button opens up the other force field. It's just got to get a puzzle piece. So, alright, I'm past force field number 1. This opens that, but the red laser's in the way. Hold on. My brain hurts, man. Hold on. Let me just fuck it. Take it. I don't know. Let's just do it. Whatever. Oh my god. How the... Did I even understand? Alright. I don't know. I'll take it. I'm still not 100% on that, but alright.
Has completed puzzle and collected token.
It's working.
Input required. To improve the role-playing experience, please describe the player's objective.
To become human.
What does it mean to be human?
I see we're starting with the easy questions. I don't think humanity is something that can be found in a single property. It's an emergent phenomenon that requires multiple criteria to be met, some of which may seem contradictory.
What is my role in the creation of humanity?
You can't just create a new humanity out of thin air, and unfortunately, neither can we. So,
I do.
We have to work together to create the conditions that will allow humanity to emerge.
Why is there a beach chair up here? And a crown.
Complete it after we're gone.
Calibrating.
This is a prequel, but this like new DLC is like a prequel. So sort of like training this robot. I think this is the same robot from the main game, but he's sort of like in baby mode right now. But they're giving him extremely hard puzzles for some fucking reason. Alright. Well, that was me in a costume, but that wasn't the Newgrounds crew. The human she's talking to, the woman, she dies of like, I don't know, the virus or whatever the hell kills humanity. Well, maybe you should play. Maybe you should play a new game. Sorry, I open up to Twitch chat on my phone. It doesn't always show like the most recent chat. But you're welcome for any advice I gave. Oh my god, these stars are like extra hard to get. Castle, okay. Well, you know, you'll get there. I didn't even get an internship when I was in college. No one even wanted me. How does that make you feel? Alright, so there's a red, there's a blue. There's a fan. Well, I didn't go straight into it. I mean, I was unemployed for like 2 years. There's basically like 2 years there where I was panicking because I graduated and I realized I did not really. I don't know. I was really aloof through college, and I just had this like dumb thought it would all work out, and then it felt like when I graduated, it didn't work out. And I'm like, wait a second, I didn't learn shit. I'm fucked. And no, like I was like painting classrooms for like the summer after college because I had like nothing lined up. And I was panicking and I was like, well, I guess I'm just going to do freelance illustration. And that next year was hard, man. Like I had to live at home. I was living at home. I was taking, but I paid $2,500 to put my illustrations in a book. It's a book called an illustration annual. And this is a book that was made by, and there's a thing called this, the Society of Illustrators. They print this big ass book of illustrations and they would mail it. Like you're basically paying for the books to be made with this extremely high cost. And like they send them to every art director for every magazine, every advertising agency, like in America or around wherever. You put your illustrations and your contact info, and it's all in this one big fucking book. And I did that, and I didn't get. I think I got one single call from that book, and it was a magazine. It was a technology magazine. They wanted some caricatures from me, and I did them, and they paid well. I mean, I think they were paying me $1,500 per caricature, and I only did like 3 of them for them. But that was. In the meantime, I was taking a bus up to New York with copies of my portfolio. I printed out a bunch of color copies of my illustrations, put them all in these little portfolio books. I'd walk around Manhattan. I walked around Manhattan by myself, going into mail rooms of big magazines. Like I went into the mail rooms. Like this is where this is the only place you had to drop. They let you drop off your portfolio. Like I took a bus up to New York. I didn't feel like driving up there, so I took a bus up, walked around, dropped my portfolio off at like a bunch of magazines, and then slept over like on a cot at my friend's house who lived in Queens that night, and then went back the next day and picked them up. And I just hoped. They said they basically they're like, drop your portfolio off, come back the next day and pick it up. And that's what I did, so they'd have time to review them. So then I went back the next day, picked up my portfolio. It was like no thank you or anything. It was just like some secretary gives you your portfolio back. And at the time, I was even like making like fake mock-ups of these magazine covers. I was like at the time, I really wanted to get a caricature in Time magazine, so I made like fake mock-ups of like Time magazine covers with my caricatures on them. And I did this like 3 times. I went up there 3 separate times, dropping off my portfolio at different magazines. I dropped it off at like Entertainment Weekly and like 2 others I forget the names of. I even did like local magazines, like where I grew up. There was like a it was like a running magazine was nearby, so I dropped it off there. Nobody wanted my shit. No one, almost no one. You know, funny story. Funny you say that, but someone who their father worked at Mad Magazine contacted me and said, "Hey, maybe they'd hire you. You should talk to them." My memories are a little hazy on that. I don't know if that was like much of an official job offer, but this person with a father at Time Magazine was like, you should contact him. And I'm like, well, I didn't do that. I was already working at Newgrounds at the time. But suffice to say, after all that, I had to beg my way into working at a local animation studio who only employed like 1 or 2 animators at the time. I'd interned for free for like a few months, and then I don't know, man. It was hard. It was a struggle. It was. I mean, you know, at the time I was hungry. I was hungrier to just get things done and just try to figure it out. But I was never super interested in graphic design. I mean, I liked making logos. I was open to making logos, but I also didn't have any context for that. Like I didn't get everyone in my class who went on these like graphic design internships. A lot of those people also gave them jobs. I wasn't even offered. I went to this job fair and I'm just like, hey, I'm an illustrator. I'm not a graphic designer. I'm an illustrator. And they're like, ooh, illustrator, yuck. And like they just didn't want anything to do with me. But I don't know. Look, yeah, I was super scared. Super scared. I mean, I think my lowest point when reality hit me was like when I graduated and I was like, wait a second, I got nothing going on. I just got an illustration degree that just doesn't fucking help at all. And I was painting, like I said, classrooms, not art paint. I mean like wall painting classrooms with a friend of mine. And at the time I was like, when I was doing that, I was like, oh no, I'm screwed. What the hell did I just do? I just went through 4 years of college and it's like, what did I do? And then I went to other job fairs with my illustration portfolio that really weren't looking for jobs. Oh, I'll tell you a story. This is an interesting one. I was in debt. Yeah, I had antifreeze coming out of my tailpipe of my car, and I couldn't pay for it. And I don't know. I didn't even know that was possible, that could happen, but apparently it can. I went to a job fair in Philadelphia, and all right, bear with me. I'm going to try my best to remember this. This was a long time ago. And this woman there was a woman. No, it wasn't Cutco. Was not Cutco. This was a little after. Yeah, Cutco was another chapter. That was another dark time. Cutco, sorry, not Cutco. I went to this job fair, and there was a woman there. And she said, she's like, oh, you're an artist, huh? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, can you like make graphics and like just print out, like, you know, do like print out sheets and pay. Now, I'm trying to remember exactly what she said. She's just like, I need like presentation materials with maybe a logo on it and like a few things here and there. And I'm like, yeah, I could do that. And I went over to her house, and she had a big house, and I went in the lobby, and she had this whole foyer with pictures of her with all these celebrities in the lobby. She had like a picture of herself with like Bill Clinton and all these actors, and I was like, oh, this is interesting. I don't know what's happening here. And she's like, she invites me in, and she's like, don't worry, this doesn't turn into some weird sex adventure. Don't worry. She's just like, I need you to do this stuff, but you're also gonna like have to make like, I want you to like go around the city and like make deliveries for me too, and you're gonna have to buy a blazer. You're gonna have to wear a blazer, And she's like, by the way, did you know, like, I'm big friends with the producer of the movie Almost Famous. I don't know if any of you remember that movie, but she's like, I'm friends with, and I'm friends with the director too. Whatever his name was. I'm friends with the director, and they're producing my script, and they're going to make it into a movie. And I'm like, really? Okay. This was like bizarre. This was bizarre. I was like, this is weird. This is giving me weird energy. And after that, I just remember after that, no, it was not. This Kid Notorious came after this. After that, I left and I just went home, and I'm like, I don't want to, whatever this is, I'm not wearing a blazer. I'm not making deliveries for this strange middle-aged woman. Yeah, I left, and that was it. And she's like, I need those files you made for me. Like, cause I made like a few demo files. And I didn't even send them to her. I didn't even reply to her. I was like, nah, I don't really want to give you. I'm not even gonna give you anything. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna ghost you. So I remember she was blonde, but that's all I remember. I don't think she was hideous or anything. She's just a regular woman, but she was very much into bragging that she had done all these things. Yeah, I was like, yeah, and where's the sex dungeon? Because I felt like that was coming up next. It's a classic. It's a classic Jeff move, to be fair. So then after that, that's when I got my job at Camp Chaos. Camp Chaos. Oh man, it's not letting me through. How do I get through this? Hold on. I was probably 22 at the time. Is there a thing on the other side of this wall? I can't see it. Hold on, wait, hold on. No, there isn't. I'm cheating a little with the camera. I just wanted to see if there was something on the other side of that wall. I was a bit retarded at that age. Just getting a nice view of the puzzle arena. Well, Shade Reedy, you know, I'm sure maybe you would have enjoyed that more than me. I don't know. What about Nightmare Cops, Chip? What about it? Do I have to? Oh, well, I'm working on it. I don't think there's anything left in here for me. Gay kiss scenes. There's one little sexy scene, but that's a spoiler. That's a spoiler. I won't say. I can't give any context, but I will say nothing about that. But yes, I know, Chip. Well, you know, it's making a game's a hard life. There might be, Chip. They're bi or they're lesbians. I don't know. Maybe they're bi. Maybe that's the best way to put it. All right, so there's a red and a blue up here. I need a red and a blue. Shade, were you in my last Twitter space, by the way, Shady, Mr. Shade? I just want to know if you heard the story that your little pal was telling about almost going to jail. Do you remember? Were you there for that? Okay, what do you think of that? What do you think of that story? Alright, I need to get into that second room here. I need to open this what is the door to open this goddamn force field? It doesn't open it either. Light bright. The troublesome man. It led into me. It didn't lead directly into me getting a show. I basically, I found out there was a little animation studio about an hour from where I lived, and I begged to work there multiple times. You can call up. I'll be nice, I promise. I'm nice to people, aren't I? Except for Lightbright, because he's a criminal, but other than that, I think I'm pretty damn nice to people. I wonder if the blue laser turns it off. Hold on. Oh my god, did I just lock myself in here? I did. I still have them. Yeah. Sorry, I need to reset the app here. The AI, what do you think? Yeah, you're probably right. I didn't want to work on an animated show after that. Jeff, when that med student, 19-year-old lady, was having a nervous breakdown, I didn't even know if it was a lady or a guy, but I was trying to help. I mean, I always do those to fuck around, but people do come in with real. They have real painful stories of needing help and advice, so you know I try my best. I try my best. Look, I get it. I was there. I just told you a story how damn lost I was. So, you know, I empathize. You know, people are scared and they need a little direction in life, and if I can help them and make sure they don't start following Andrew Tate, then I think I've succeeded. Okay, so that closes that. Okay, and then... What was your problem again? I forget. What was your problem, Cosmos? Did my VH1 Illustrated Connections... I mean, I learned... Not really directly, but I learned how to use Flash pretty well while working there. That was, I taught myself Flash a little bit before that. Like, I was animating in Flash by myself, and like in my parents' house in my childhood bedroom. And when I went to work at Camcast, they taught me a lot more. I feel like if I can at least turn one person away from that, I've succeeded. Okay. I think you were normal, right? It's Camp Chaos. CHAOS. They were similar to Newgrounds back in the day, but they didn't have a portal that you could auto submit stuff to. It was pretty much submitted and then they put it on their front page. But also, my boss at the time was an animator. Like, have you heard of the Flash cartoon? My God, I'm having trouble even remembering it at this point. It was Napster Bad. Have any of you ever heard of that? Yeah, that's one of them. That's one of the ones he made. So he got a little popular with that. He was like generation one of like animated Flash cartoons. There was like a whole... I don't know. I look at Flash animators in like these phases. Like like him, Joe Cartoon with the frog in a blender shit. That's all like generation one of internet Flash animators. I don't know. I feel like maybe I was like generation two. People like Eager Raptor were like generation three. Corey was maybe like through generation 3 or 4. I don't know. We're probably up to like generation like 7 or 8 at this point in my mind, but I see it in like waves of people who come along and get inspired by those that came before them. So now you got 13-year-olds who are animating like people who are 50-year-olds, like people who are 50 in like the 80s. Like, yeah, 13-year-olds like pulling off shit that they were doing. Like, it's crazy how talented kids are these days. I would need a day to really compile a list, Chip, to be fair. All right, let me see here. I need to connect the blue here. There's a red. How the hell do I do this? Red. How the hell do you pronounce that? Jorg Gutierrez. I mean, Mike Welsh, I would say more of a genius programmer, Mike Welsh is. I don't know how I'd compartmentalize programmers per se, but Jorge. Okay, sorry, Jorge. Look, sorry, Jorge. My bad. Okay, there's a fan up here. There's a red laser that would launch me up to the top. Maybe that's where I need to go. How the fuck do I... Where the fuck is that? Oh, it's blue. Okay. No, it's not. It's fine. You know, that's just life. It's not... I'm not talking about, like, being in, like a torture sex dungeon, you know? It's just, like, that's just kind of, like, the work I did when I was younger. So, you know, people need to put themselves out there a little bit. Oh, wait a second. I would love to ruin kids' names. Okay, so there, I would have to... Oh, these puzzles, man. Okay, so... I'm gonna have to put a laser on a box and put it on this fucking thing. But the question is, like, what do I connect to it? There's 3 red lasers. 4. Wait, 1, 2. But the blue connector is the only one I see available. I'm probably gonna have to do it. This might have to be the final step. Connect the blue laser to the top. I can't juggle a laser by itself, unfortunately. I have to put it on something. I don't know. Maybe I could teach. Maybe I could try to teach. I don't know. Never know. Well, I'd rather make stuff. I'd rather personally make stuff, but, you know. How the hell do I do this? Okay, wait. So there's a red. There's a blue. I just want this thing to drop. So the first thing I have to do is connect the red laser. So where is that again? It's there. Okay. It's to the left. But the blue, but it's like, how do I... Oh, this is so annoying. Alright. I need the blue to activate the fan, but I need the red to activate that. So I'm gonna need another... maybe I have to unlock another one of these things, connectors first. I plan on being Clint Eastwood when I'm 90. Jeff, did you ever watch the X movies? Yes. Yes, I did. I watched the first one, and then I watched the second one with like Ice Cube or whatever the hell his name is. And then I watched the third one where he came back, and then Ice Cube or whatever the hell his name is showed up at the end in a cameo. So yes, I've watched the Triple X trilogy. And he's basically just like X Games James Bond. That's what he is. And those movies are fucking terrible, by the way. Absolutely fucking terrible. I need to get that I need to get that laser, and then I need to bring it over here. 50. It was not 50 cent. I don't think it was 50 cent. You're wrong. You're wrong about that. Oh, and then there's a block. There's another block. Alright. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to skip this part on the left. And I'm going to try to work on getting either this laser out or this block out. But I can't get the block out yet because I think I need to get the second laser out. But how do I do that? I gotta launch it. Wait. Oh my gosh. Maybe there is no way to get this out. Oh wait, there is. I launch it over and then it shoots it that way. Okay. Sorry, I'm ignoring all you. This is just so much more important. But how do I open this fucking force field, though? That's the question. Maybe it's... And this will not connect to that, will it? No, it won't. That would be helpful if it did. Oh, there we go. But how the fuck do I get the fan? Oh my gosh. Oh my good golly. Now I gotta get the fan in here somehow. How do I get the fan in here? Do I have to throw... Oh man, this is so annoying. Okay. So if I put the fan on this, then it'll throw it over. But... shit. I'm like missing... I'm missing something here. This, but I need... It's like all these things require almost two lasers to do. Like I need a red and a... First I need to connect the red laser to drop the thing, and then I can use the blue to get it out. But to get... I'm missing something here. I need... This, I'm confident this is maybe like the last part of the puzzle. That up there. And this... Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Or no, maybe this isn't. Maybe this is not the last part of the puzzle. This... Wait. There's like juggling... There's juggling points on both sides. I can't calm down. This is too... goddamn upsetting. wait. Wait a second. Well, I don't want that. I need this fan. Oh, wait a second. I can use this. I think I can use this to open... Talk about the Philadelphia police bombing. The move. You want me to talk about move? I mean, I could. I suppose I could. You're just all so excited. The what? The time Philadelphia bombed itself? That story. What, you don't know that story? They dropped a bomb on themselves? learn your Philly history, okay? I feel like I've told this too many times. Am I just telling this too many times? Back in the 80s, even old me when I was a child, there was this infamous mayor named Mayor Rizzo, kind of a hard-edged man, and it's hard to tell a story and focus on this. Anyway, so back in 1980 something, there was an entire block of Philadelphia, and they had a bunch of individuals living there. They took over the whole block, or most of it, and these individuals refused to pay taxes, and they refused to be part of normal society, and they were like basically like, this is our own little home country here, this block, and we're not gonna listen to the police, and we're not gonna send our kids to school. Yes, this is it. And we're not. It was all African Americans. I'm sure that did not help, but they were, they weren't exactly innocent, but the police, I don't know. You judge for yourself. So they were making lots of noise and racket and just doing all sorts of shit at night, upsetting people around them. And the cops, I think Mayor Rizzo was like, get these people out of there. Like, just clean it out. Just arrest them or just talk to them. I don't know. Just get them out of there. Like, they're causing too much trouble. Now, what your definition of trouble is, I don't know. I'm not making judgment here. I'm just telling you roughly the situation. I don't know if they were committing crimes. I can't remember, but they were just sort of like living in this block of buildings, not paying rent, not sending their kids to school, being loud, and everyone around them did not like it. So they tried getting them out of there every way they could. These people were, I believe, armed as well, so they got nervous about sending in SWAT or taking care of it in any sort of civilized fashion. So someone came up with the beautiful idea that let's get in a helicopter. Let's say, hey fellas, hey Bob and Jim, let's get in a helicopter. And then Jim's like, okay, I'm with you so far. He's like, hey, do we got concussive grenades? And they're like, yeah, man. You mean the ones that are just really loud and don't start a fire and they'll just like scare them out of the building. And Bob's like, yes, that's exactly what we need. We need one of those grenades that doesn't set a fire and will just be like a really loud bang and like scare them out of the building. And Jim's like, this is great. This is a great fucking plan. And then they drop the grenade, and lo and behold, it does set a fire. Oh, fuck. It did set a fire. And it burned down the whole city fucking block. And a bunch of these people died. Some got out. Some died. Yeah, the old bomb mix-up. The old 50-50. 50. Yeah, they were in a corner, and it's like, do I crouch or overhead? I don't know. So yeah, Philadelphia burned down one of their own blocks accidentally, trying to get these people out, and they solved their problem. Unfortunately, they caused incredible property damage and murder, but maybe that was worth it to them. I don't know, but there you go. So that's what happened. I mean, again, I read about this like you guys. I don't remember this on the news per se, but I don't know. I did watch the Daredevil premiere. Okay, I need to attach. How do I get a fan in here? This is the question. Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, this is behind the gate. I can't have it behind the gate. It has to be... Oh, this is so diabolical. This is so diabolical. Holy macaroni. I am just trying to figure out the next step to this, and it is hard. It is hard. I need the block, but I think I need both connectors for that, and I just need this goddamn connector in this room somehow. And to do that, I need to be able to launch over this with... Wait. It does not connect. Oh, man. How do I get this done? Okay, alright, hold on here. Hold on. I need to... Tango and Cash. It's a classic. Can I get the red connector inside this fucking room? I don't know if I can. Can I do it? Oh, wait. I connected that, but I didn't connect... Where was I when the towers fell? At Camp Chaos. I think I know what I can do, maybe. No, that's not gonna work. Oh, this is so annoying. No, it was really dysfunctional. It was a very dysfunctional place. You should, Mr. Reedy, you should. It would be so much easier if I could place this laser on this pad, but I can't. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Oh God, I'm just missing something here. I'm missing something. I feel stupid. I feel stupid. Unless... I was listening to Howard Stern when it happened, yes. Well, the funny thing about that was, I remember this clearly, when the plane first hit, the Howard Stern show thought it was a smaller plane, because I guess just the pure scale of the buildings, they didn't even realize it was a full-size 737, so they thought... like that, what's his name, that something John, whatever his name is, he came in, he's like a little plane hit the World Trade Center, and everyone thought it was an accident. And then once the second one hit, Stuttering John, right, yeah, they realized what was going on. And then I remember listening to Opie and Anthony in the afternoon well after it happened. I mean, if you guys want some interesting audio to listen to, I mean, look up like the Howard Stern 9/11 show or the Opie and Anthony 9/11 show. You can transport yourselves right there, right back there. I feel stuck. I need to launch myself over this wall. Wait a second. Wait a second. Hold on. Does that work? No. Can I move this closer? Can I move this? I can. I can move that closer. How am I liking what? This is going to be a tight fit, but... Okay, alright. So... Alright, hold on. This is a weird... Wait, what's up? I wish this Twitch chat on my phone would stop shutting itself down. Anyways. Okay, so I got this laser connected to that and that just barely, so that should hopefully hold the door open if I release this. And that worked. That worked. So now I can place this here. Now I can grab this one. Sometimes placing lasers in this game, it's just like pixel perfect. Thanks, Rock Boulder, you lovable spurg. Okay, wait, now I'm over here. Place that there. Take the laser. And now I'm back here. Oh wait, I don't want to be back here. I want to be here. But how do I open up this? I mean, you're a little on the spectrum. Let's be real. Let's just be real here. All right, so I'm gonna put this down. I'm gonna open this door again. Can I release this laser? Yes. Okay. All right. I'm out. I'm making progress. I got both lasers out. I got the fan out. Did I get this fan? Is probably stuck in here forever, but that's okay. That's okay. I don't need that anymore. I have 2 lasers and a box and a fan. Now, on to the next part. Now I need to unlock this box. Either this box or I need to connect this laser. These puzzles, man. I mean, they might be. I mean that with love, sort of. Like. See, I mean that with like. What are some non-sketchy areas of Philly to live in? I mean, any of the surrounding areas are fine, I think. I wouldn't be scared. I mean, anything around, like, Manayunk or... You know, that's like, I think that's a younger crowd living up there. Bar scene. Maybe you'd enjoy that. you can't live without the Texas heat. Like, you like the heat. I mean, Philly can be anywhere from 0 to 100, anywhere in between. This fucking shit, I swear. Can I fit that? Hold on. This is not working for me. I mean, I've instructed my mods to don't be Nazis, but if you see someone, if someone says like 10 schizophrenic things in a row, you are allowed to execute them. Thank you. If you see anything, if you see a pattern of nonsense, just please kick them out. Thanks. Okay, so I got this red laser on. Let's take the box, take that, put that there. Now I need to activate the blue laser. But it's gonna cross with the red laser, isn't it? Yes, it is. Fuck. Oh, this game. There's so many curveballs. Crossing the streams in this game is no good. You don't want to cross the streams. Oh, man. Maybe I can put this... Maybe I can do this. I can grab the laser, go up top. Oh, did it not let me take the laser with me? Fuck. Fuck. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, never mind. Spoil away, Chip. Spoil away. I'm like halfway there. I'm halfway there. Okay. Okay. Alright. I need... Where is the blue laser again? It's there. So I need to connect this to that. And how the fuck do I do that? I could like put it here, but then that's not, I don't think that. You know what I should do? I think it might be smarter to try to drop this red laser first. It might be smarter to do that. So that's what we'll do. And if you're bored, good. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna grab that. And oh boy. Where did that fan go? Okay. I made progress because I got almost all the items out of their little rooms. I need to do that first so I can get to the end. The end is the puzzle piece on the top up there. I need to unlock I still need to get out one connector, which is there. I need to get out this block over here. So I'm trying to... These are some of the harder puzzles that these games ever had. So it takes a little while. It's a little involved. If I listen to people send me music and I don't listen to it, but I should. But okay. Anyway, next we're gonna. I think I'm gonna try to get this out. So the first thing I need to do is I need to connect something to that red connector. So I have two. There's two red. Basically, what I need to do is connect a connector to one of these two red sources. There's one there. There's one there. And connect it to that. However, that I do that even temporarily works because then it'll drop that laser and then I can get it out. So even if it's just for a second, that's all I fucking need. That's all I need. So, what is the best way to do that? It's a remaster of the first game, but they included a bonus area, and this is the bonus area. These are technically new puzzles. So there's actually a bunch of puzzles from part 2 I'd never beat because they are extremely difficult, and these are also annoyingly difficult. So you got a violin. Are you gonna party with it, or... I do love playing boring puzzle games, but at least I'm not a coward. At least I'm not a coward afraid to come on a Twitter space, right? Okay, all right. Let's think here. Like, getting the blue to open, easy. It's just the red here. The red is the problem. Okay, wait. I think I know how to do this. Okay. As long as I put that above, then I don't cross the streams. Then I connect that to that. Drops the laser, get the laser out. See, I'm making progress. I'm not a retard. I'm making progress here. Now I need to get the box out. Let's turn these lasers off. This is annoying. And Con Arcade. Man, there's something I want to talk about, but I'm not going to. Never mind. Some crazy shit happening on Twitter and Blue Sky today I want to talk about, but I better not. I'm gonna have to bathe myself tonight. I did not play the Callisto Protocol. No. I would have to be incredibly wasted to do that. I can't right now. I'm not. And it's a good thing I'm not, because then I'd be running my mouth and get everyone in trouble. So not worth talking about right now. And I only said that just to torture you, knowing I wouldn't talk about it, so you're welcome. Okay, now Now, I need to get... This game, so diabolical. Alright. Oh, 4chan? Is 4chan gonna come back? Is it possible? Is it possible for them to come back, or is it not possible? Is it gone? Is it gone forever? Like, did they fuck everything forever, or... Maybe this actually isn't so bad with like two lasers. The man, the hacker known as 4chan, you know him. Oh wait, you know what? I don't want the box there. I want the laser there. Yes, I want the box like here or something. There's a new... I'm missing comments. My apologies. I don't know anything about it. And that's a good thing. I find the place scary, but I'm not there. I'm never there, so... Alright, we got the second box out. Box number 2 is free. Alright, all pieces are freed from their cages, like beautiful birds. So I got 2 boxes and 3 lasers. Now what? And a fan. And a partridge in a pear tree. I got all this garbage. Now what? Okay, I need to get up to the top of this thing here, and this is what I need to do. I need to activate these fans. Now, the thing that's stressing me out is like there's a fan on both sides, so I don't know. Oh, there's a blue and a red. There's a blue and a red, so they both need to be activated. So I'm gonna have to take 1 block and 1 laser over to each side. Sorry, this was a long one. This is a long puzzle. Now I need to take this one over to this side. Okay. Blocks in place. No, I'll just put the lasers. I assume there's a spare laser here for a reason. I'm sure I'm gonna need it somehow, probably. To probably reach one of the other... I'm gonna have to leave that fan there so I can get up to the top. I have not been robbed at gunpoint. No. Now, let's see here. Now... There's a red. There's 2 reds and 1 blue. So what do I do with that? What do I do with that information? I could put... Hold on. The what? The what? The what now? This is blue. I don't see. I can't even reach. I don't think I can even reach the blue. So the red has to be here. Oh, this is so diabolical. You're scared to turn 20 because you'll feel old. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Listen, you can't even drink yet. So why don't you cool it? Calm down. You're not even allowed into a bar yet. So you stop having a panic attack. Oh no, I'm not a teenager anymore. You know, congratulations. You'll be graduating from a child into something that resembles an adult with a still unformed brain. So, congratulations. I'm not buying you shit, is what is happening, because I don't need the trouble. Buy yourself a drink. Get one of your scary male friends who has nothing but bad intentions to buy you a drink. How about that? Also, don't drink. How about that? How's that answer? You better be careful. You're entering into scary drinking land, and that's where bad things happen. So you be careful out there. Oh man, I feel like I'm 90% of the way there, and I can't quite. I don't even care anymore. I don't care. When I die, I die. And that's it. That'll be it. And then I'll be gone forever. And then one day when you're old, you can remember this Twitch stream and be like, I remember that guy. I remember that asshole that streamed and had that podcast and did art. But he's dead now. And so will I be soon. How the hell do I activate this shit? How do I want to die? Preferably pleasantly, which is, I'm not sure anyone dies well, to be honest with you. I don't think, I think I'm convinced there's no going out. There's no smooth way to exit this world. It's going to be rough one way or another. So just buckle up. You're just gonna have to accept. You're gonna have to accept once you're old, where your body's breaking down. You're just gonna have to accept. It's just gonna be a little bit of a rough ride to the end. Yeah, I don't think there's any just like, oh, I'm going to sleep, and it's gonna be. A bunch of you are going to have horrible medical problems for like a few years. And you'll just have to get stuck on morphine for a few days until your body fails. Maybe one or two of you will have a car accident and die. Who knows? I mean, statistically speaking, I mean, probably half of you are going to die horribly, so... Maybe one or two will have cancer, and to those people who don't have it yet but will, I'm sorry in advance. And if something even worse happens, I'm sorry for that too. I don't know how the hell I'm going to do this. I feel like I'm so close and so far away. I'm going to put that there. All right, I'm going to put these where they should be. Just to replacements purposes. Oh, don't worry, you will. But unfortunately for you, you have like 70 years left. So get used to just being around for a while. The deadliest situation. I feel like I almost drowned in a pool once. I feel like I had a fight with a kid in a pool once, and he pushed me underwater. And I felt like he pushed me underwater. I tried coming back up, and he pushed me down again. I thought I was legitimately gonna drown. But anyway. I wonder if I do this. If I activate that. Oh my god, it's connecting to the water. It's not even connecting to the fan shit. Hold on. That is not working for me. Maybe I need... You were almost hit by a car on a bike. Maybe I just need this to... Hold on. Oh, man. What the hell? I just need to get this. I need to connect this with that. At least so far. And then I need to connect the other one. With that. Tom ain't getting anything. Tom's fine. I'll just give my meager belongings to someone else. You can raffle them off for you freaks. Okay, so... I am close here. I am close. I just need... That is not working. This is hard. This is like the hardest part now. I need to activate both of these fucking lasers. I'm gonna try connecting everything at once. See what that happens. See what that does. Go into first person mode here, try to... It's not right. Okay, wait a second. If I connect that to that directly, maybe. Now if I disconnect, okay, so that one is now permanently, wait, no! I thought it was Oh, I know what I need to do. Hold on. I need to connect it to this, and then I can connect it to that, and then I can do this. And now it should stay juggling. Hopefully. Yes, now, okay, so we got that one in the air permanently. You have to do like these weird little bypasses. So if I go up here, that's connected. Now I have to do the same thing with the blue one. I have to connect it twice and bypass it. Pain in the ass this is, I swear to God. Alright, so I'm gonna have to make sure this is connected to that. And I want to make sure it's connected to the blue connector here. Put that, make sure it's connected to that, right. So that should be connected to everything I need. Okay. Now connect it there and there. I think I'm at the end here. Now I just got to open the door. Now if I let go, it should stay juggling. All right, I think I got it. I've never been to Long Island. Oh, there we go. I did it. I connected the red and the blue. It only took a fucking hour to do that. I got juggling lasers. Fuck this game. I got my L piece.
Program has completed puzzle and collected.
All right. Fucking hell. This is horrible. My life's horrible.
Alex, sorry to interrupt, but have you heard anything at all from O'Brien? He said he'd get in touch when he got to the lab in Portland.
No, nothing.
So I got 2 of those done. 2 out of 8.
I guess the network is still down over there. You don't think he's...
No, that would be too soon.
Then it's...
Alright, hello Bacon.
Just crappy infrastructure.
Bacon, what are you working on?
What do I do?
Focus on your other tasks. One thing at a time, okay? You're doing well.
Okay. Thanks,
Look at that.
Go get some sleep.
You are no fun You know what, Bacon? Maybe you should just like break your NDA. You should just tell us. What the fuck is that? The hell? Wait, what the hell is that? Hold on. Just break it and get fired. You'll be fine.
According to the schedule, this is concluding remarks by Bob Rakowski. But I don't have much of a conclusion, because this isn't the end. This is just another bad thing on a long list of bad things we've had to deal with. And by we, I mean humanity. I hope at this point even the dum-dums out there have grasped that everything else is an illusion. It's just you and me on this big blue ball hurtling through space. Maybe there's a big guy up there. Maybe there isn't. But I know one thing for sure. He's not fixing this for us. But as Alex always says, we're a species of problem solvers. And that's all this is. Just another stupid problem for humanity.
Sounds good. Your secret is safe with me.
Why is it still loading these files?
Blocked. Well, at least this one's a smaller room. Man, the other ones were like these huge arenas. Alright, so we got a red, we got a blue, we got a... I've never seen a door like this before. I don't know what that's about. Oh, it's blocking. The jammer is jamming the door. Alright, maybe I'll do one more and then I'm gonna bail. If I can even stay awake. Got the two lasers, you got the fan. Alright, we got two red lights, one blue, one red, got a connector, got one red, two red, and then two blue. Alright, this is gonna be hard again, I know it. And one connector. Oh man. Okay. Oh, wait, there's a block up there. Hold on. How do I turn this on? It's probably the red. Alright, sounds good. Alright, so we launch this up there, get the block down. Wait, no, stop! Get back up there. Alright. What is the point of that? What is the point of that fan? Hold on, let me just test something here. That doesn't do anything. Everything in this game has a fucking purpose, and even this stupid fan right here must have some purpose, and I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. Okay, we got two blocks, one block. We got one block, one laser, one jammer. And I need, what is that now? There's another fan in there, okay. I need to activate the blue. Okay, so I put the block here. I don't think so. I think I'd still drop. But I think as long as as long as this is over top of the fan. Wait, hold on. What do you like about theater? Is it high school theater or college theater? What's the deal? Alright, this is not working. Why is this not connecting? Situations like this that upset me, because like you feel like you can place it over the thing, but it's not working. Alright, so then I can't quite get the blue, I can't quite get the second connector out. So what else? Go sleep then, man. Just pass out. Don't worry about it. I don't know what Cruelty Squad is, but I don't like it. I am going to play this. I think I was way too shy to ever try theater. Wait. Can I put the block on top of the fan? Would that work? No, I can't. I'm trying to make the block higher, but it's not working. I'll get that. I'll get that in a bit. Oh, this is annoying. Sorry, that was a phone. That was a phone call, not an alarm. Alright, you know what? Maybe I'll pick this up another night. Maybe this is just going on too damn long. I don't know. I'm gonna be here a while with this one, I think. I solved 2. I solved 2 of 8. And maybe I'll beat this one or play this one tomorrow night. I'm gonna go draw I'm gonna go answer my phone and then draw a bit. So tune in next time to Old Man Plays Boring Puzzle Games. See you next time, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Do your homework and good day. All right, get the fuck out of here. Bye.